From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, February 5th, 2015. Silver is trading at $17.44 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,272 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $227. Antiwar.com reports the anti-Boko Haram coalition in the region around northeastern Nigeria are claiming major successes, but the death tolls continue to mount after the Chad army claimed over 200 Boko Haram fighters killed on Tuesday in northeastern Nigeria, chasing others into Cameroon. But fighters don't just go into Cameroon without doing anything, and reports out of the border town of Fotokol is that Boko Haram fighters arrived Wednesday morning and went house to house, massacring over 100 people. Chad and Cameroon have both contributed thousands of troops to the anti-Boko Haram battle, and while they occasionally claim gaudy kill counts in attacks, it doesn't seem to be doing anything to slow Boko Haram's massacres. If anything, the attacks on the ground seem to be riling them up and then forcing them into moving into other areas where they take it out on the civilians in the new areas. Years of such offensives have left much of northeast Nigeria a total wreck, with Boko Haram fighters going more or less wherever they please, wiping out villages on a fairly regular basis and killing thousands. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Coinbase. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. I trust Coinbase. You should too. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. That's coinbase.fppradio.com. Reuters reports the suspected mastermind behind the underground website Silk Road was convicted on narcotics and other charges on Wednesday for his role in running a website that enabled around $200 million of anonymous online drug sales. Ross Ulbricht was found guilty by a Manhattan federal jury on all 7 counts he faced after a closely watched 4-week trial spilling out of U.S. investigations of the use of the Bitcoin digital currency for drug trafficking and other crimes. The jury, comprised of 6 men and 6 women, needed just over 3 hours to deliberate before finding Ulbricht guilty of all charges that included conspiracies to commit money laundering, computer hacking, and drug trafficking. Prosecutors say Ulbricht went by the alias Dread Pirate Roberts, a reference to the 1987 movie The Princess Bride, and he now faces up to life in prison and a mandatory minimum term of 20 years. His sentencing is scheduled for May 15th. Ulbricht has attracted many supporters to his cause, including some who say the government's case is an attack on internet freedom. After the verdict was read, Ulbricht turned towards his supporters and raised his hands as he was led from the court. One supporter shouted, "Ross is a hero." Joshua Draytell, Ulbricht's lawyer, said he would appeal. He said he was too limited in presenting evidence and that Ulbricht had been convicted based on statements not attributed by name to his client. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports online retailer Alibaba has started testing drone delivery in China, beating its U.S. counterpart Amazon to the punch on using the technology. Alibaba released a short video online showing how its drone delivery service will work. It is testing the technology for 3 days, ending on Friday. Customers must live within 1 hour of the company's Beijing, Shanghai, or Guangzhou warehouses in order to qualify for the delivery method. The test program is delivering tea with a maximum weight of 12 ounces to customers. The company says the method can increase the speed of deliveries. The program comes a little more than a year after Amazon announced plans to launch drone delivery. Those plans, though, haven't come to much fruition after the Federal Aviation Administration in June banned drones for delivering packages. The FAA later granted permission to 4 companies, not including Amazon, to use drones for commercial purposes. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.